guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you've already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, I'm super excited because I'm coming at y'all with another one brand tutorial. Today I will be doing a full face using the Sephora brand. If you did not know, the VIB sale is currently going on. You have until tomorrow. So if you're watching this, it is Sunday the 18th. So you have until tomorrow the 19th to shop the sale. But aside from the VIB sale, Sephora is giving you guys 30% off anything from the Sephora brand. So I decided to do a full face showing you guys the products in action. So if you want to pick anything up from the Sephora brand before tomorrow, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video, and follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. All right, you guys, so I already did my brows off camera. I did use a little bit of concealer and my Sephora Micro Smooth powder on my lids as my eyeshadow base, and for the eyes I'm going to be using this Sephora Pocket eyeshadow palette. I'll show you guys real quick what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. So I'm taking the large blending brush from Color Drain and I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to blend that all over my crease. It looks really pigmented. Yeah, it's definitely pigmented. I'm just going to blend this all over my crease. Oh wow. Alright y'all, I didn't expect the shadows to be that pigmented, honestly. I'm going to take my M441 brush from Morphe and I'm taking this shade right here. And I'm going to lightly just stamp that shade on the outer portions of the eyes just to try and deepen it just a little bit. Alright you guys, I'm going to cut my crease because I don't think I want to mess with the black in this palette. I just don't want to mess up the eye look. So I'm going to take my round shadow brush from Color Drain and a little bit of the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer. I'm only using this because I'm not sure how the Sephora concealer will work as like eyeshadow base. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal concealer to cut my crease. So I'm going back in with the Color Drain brush and that first shade to lightly set down right here so that I can put that second shade on top of it to blend this together. Then I'm going to grab the Morphe brush and that second shade and lay that on top. Just lightly pat that in. I'm going to go in with the M321 brush and I'm going to take this shade right here and just pat that all over my lids. And I'm not gonna lie, the shadows are really pigmented and they blend really well. Alright you guys, that is it for the eyes for now. I'm going to apply some lashes and then I'll be right back to jump into the base. Alright you guys, so funny story, I went back to Sephora to pick up another shade in the concealer and to pick up some blush. And until now, I'm just not realizing that I did not pick up a primer. So I'm just going to use my Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. And that's it. It is what it is because it's too early to go back to Sephora. I'm filming this video early in the morning, so Sephora is not even open as yet. So for foundation, I'm using one of the best foundations I've tried so far this year. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. I use the shade 50N. You guys, this foundation is amazing. I did a full review on it. I'll leave it up above for you guys, but you know how much I've been loving this foundation. And I'm going to blend this out with my Juno sponge. Alright you guys, so foundation is on. I love this foundation so much. The skin is looking beautiful, nice and glowy. For concealer, I picked up 2 of the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. First, I picked up the shade 13, but it looks a little bit light after I swatched it. So I went back and I got the shade 16. So I'm going to mix both shades and apply that as my concealer today. Alright y'all, so this is what 16 looks like in the concealer. You can tell that this is like a foundation shade. So instead of putting it down under my eyes and then going in with 13, I'm going to literally mix it before I apply it to my face. Okay, so I'm taking a flat brush to apply the concealer, and after mixing both shades, this is what I came up with. I might have to go in with a little bit more of 13 just to give me a little bit more brightness under there. But this concealer is really, really lightweight and I like it so far. Let's see how it wears. So that's better. Alright y'all, I'm going to let the concealer dry down for a minute before I blend it. Hopefully it doesn't dry down too fast, but I couldn't find anything to contour the face with. So I'm just going to use the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer in the shade 06 Chocolate to contour the face. I'm using my Merit Beauty brush that I use to blend my contour out. I'm just lightly contouring, nothing too heavy. I'm going to use the same sponge that I use for my foundation to blend this concealer out. Guys, I'm liking this concealer. Look at my forehead. I'm going to use my lemon drop sponge to blend my under eyes. The concealer did dry down, by the way, but it wasn't hard to blend it out. Alright you guys, so this is what the face is looking like. First of all, why didn't anybody tell me about this concealer? Like, just look at my skin. It feels so lightweight. Like, it feels like there's literally nothing under my eyes. I am loving the way it looks. It was super easy to blend. Even though it did dry down, it was still easy to blend, and I'm loving the way my skin is looking. I'm going to set with the Sephora translucent setting powder. It is pretty light. It is giving like the original Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in terms of color, so you probably won't be able to see it on camera, but this is kind of like what it looks like. I am going to go back in with that sponge that I use for my concealer to blend any creasing that might have happened under the eyes, and then I will take my, what's this called, Real Techniques sponge to set. And I'm going to lightly lay that powder down because, as I said, it is really light and I don't know how it's going to look under my eyes, so I don't want to go in with too much. Y'all, that powder is giving. I'm really liking how it looks. It is really, really light. As I said, it is giving Laura Mercier in terms of the color, the original translucent. The formula is really, really lightweight, really, really fine. And I'm liking how it's looking. I am going to set with my Micro Smooth powder, and I'm using the shade 60 Deep. So this will just balance out that translucent powder that I used. You guys, I know I'm looking powdery, but the Sephora Micro Smooth powder is like one of the best all over face setting powders. It's just that this shade that I just used, the shade 60, is the darkest shade. So you kind of see the pattern with the Sephora brand. But y'all, look at how good the skin is looking. I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Garnier spray just to melt all of this powder together. Alright guys, before I move on to bronzing, I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to use the same lip liner that I'm going to use to line my lips. This is the gel liner in the shade Molasses, and I'm going to use this as my brown liner. Don't judge me, don't knock it until you try it. This liner is really creamy. I'm taking this E36 brush and I'm just mixing these two shades and just blend that on my lower lash line. Alright y'all, so I went in with a little bit of mascara as well on my lower lashes, but that's not from Sephora as well. For bronzer, I am going to be using the Sephora matte bronzer in the shade 06 Ibiza, and once again, this is the darkest shade in this bronzer. It is beautiful. The formula feels really nice. I can't wait to apply this to my skin, and I'm going to use the angled blush brush from Color Drain. You remember in that haul I told you guys that I was missing a brush and the brush was on its way to me. It finally got here and we're going to be using it today. That bronzer seems really pigmented, so I'm going to go in with a light hand. Guys, this bronzer, I like it. It's definitely giving life. I'm loving how my skin is looking. You guys know I love a good bronzer, and this, I like it. Alright, also for blush, I picked up the Empower Trio face palette. This comes with 2 highlighters and a blush. This was literally the only blush that I could find in store that would work for me or that I like, and this is the blush right here and 2 highlight shades. So I'm taking this Real Techniques brush and I'm going to apply the blush to my cheeks. Okay, I honestly thought I wasn't going to like this blush, but it looks really good. And it's pigmented, like listen. Sephora is not missing in the pigment department. Like, this looks so good. It reminds me of my e.l.f. primer infused blush. That's what it looks like, that shade. I like it. I'm going to use the same palette to apply a little bit of highlight. I'm just going to mix both shades, not a lot. Alright y'all, so least favorite product so far. The blush is really nice. I wish this was just a single product because the highlight is just not giving what it's supposed to give. It looks fine, but it's not really giving, you know what I mean? But so far, this is my least favorite product. The blush is amazing. I love the way the cheeks look, but the highlight, it's not it at all. I'm going to go in with some setting spray. You guys, I am actually shook. The face is looking so good right now. I'm going to line my lips with that same liner that I used on my lower lash line. This is the gel liner in the shade Molasses. And for lips, I just got a gloss because I've never heard much about like the Sephora brand lip products. I wasn't sure what to get, so I just got a gloss. This is in the shade Blessed. That liner though is everything. All right, that gloss is really nice, but I had to go in with a lipstick just to set that down. Don't want to ruin the whole look. So I'm going to go back in with the gloss again. I did use a ColourPop lipstick in the shade Quickie. And then I'll apply the gloss on top. I'm going to take my scarf off and then come back and show you guys the finished look. Alright you guys, I am back and this is what the face is looking like. I'm not going to lie, Sephora came through, you guys. The face is looking beautiful. It is sitting, it is beat, it feels so lightweight. Sephora, I'm shook. I didn't expect this at all. I'm impressed, I'm not even going to lie. From everything that I picked up today, I would definitely say to get the bronzer. The bronzer is amazing. The only thing is that this is the darkest shade, but the formula is fire. We need more shades, Sephora. Just look at how sun-kissed my face is looking. This is definitely going to be in my top 10 bronzers, and I only tried it once. This bronzer is amazing. I would also say pick up the Best Skin Ever foundation. This foundation is everything. If you're gonna pick anything up, the bronzer, the foundation, amazing. Definitely recommend it. And also the concealers. I'm actually shook at how the concealers look on my skin. They blend really easily, super lightweight. Y'all, this concealer, it is here to stay. Love this concealer. And also the setting powder. I know it is a little bit light, but if you use it the right way, then just look at my skin. This setting powder, amazing. Everything else you can live without. Love all the products, love the eyeshadow palette, love the blush, love the lip gloss, but that's just my top product from everything that I tried today. And y'all, I'm impressed, Sephora. I am impressed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's any other brand that you would like me to do a full face off, please leave it in the comment section. Once again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.